This customer wants to add 8 recessed lights in his family room for general light and 1 recessed light on a separate switch just for the fireplace picture light. We're also going to be installing a ceiling fan in the center of the room. We decided to go with these canless Juno 6-inch wafer lights because in some of the locations there's a joist above the light, and these are thin enough to be installed over the joist. These are also color adjustable wafers, so you can pick the color temperature between 2700 Kelvin and 5000 Kelvin. I measured out all the lights about 4 feet from the wall, and I'm thinking after going up in the attic, I'm gonna run the switch line down to this wall because it has soffit, and I'm confident I can do it without any damage. I'm gonna be cutting all the recessed lights out with my Elco 6-inch hole saw, which is adjustable, and it catches all the dust. The first thing I do is I poke a little pilot hole with a screwdriver, just so I have a guide point for the tip of the bit to go into. And then once I line up that, it's as easy as this. So I got all the cans cut out, and now I gotta wire them. So I'm gonna send my snake from can to can, and then after I get my snake to the other side, I can pull the wire back. And now I can tie the wire there and pull it back. So I have a joist here, and I'm gonna put a fan pancake. So I'm gonna cut it out with my hole saw. So now I'm gonna tie the Romex to the snake, and then I'll go to that side, and I'll pull it. And then I'll do this for all the cans and the fan box. The fan is just gonna be hot all the time because it's on a remote. Okay, so I got all the cans wired. The customer decided he wanted these 4 on one switch and these 4 on another switch. So I'm gonna run 2 switch lines for the recessed lights and 1 switch line for the fireplace light. And then I'm gonna run constant power for the fan because it's gonna be on the remote. So I'll cut my 3-gang out just for lights, and we'll run our switch lines from the attic down to the switch. So there's 2 attics in this house, and I'm in the first one. I had to drill a 3/4 hole to go into the next attic. I sent my snake in, caught it at the first light, so now I'm gonna pull the wires from the first light into this attic, and then down there, we'll drop down to the switch. So my partner tied the wires to the snake, and now I just got him into the first attic, so now I can pull him down to the switch. So I found the soffit that's going down to the switch, and I sent my snake down the soffit. My partner just grabbed it down at the switch. I tied the wire, and now he's gonna pull the wires down through the soffit all the way down to the switch. Just like that. So now I have my 14-2 for the fan and my 14-2-2, which is 3 switch lines for the lights. Coming to the switch, now I can install the wafers and install the fan box. He's not getting the fan until later, so we're just gonna put the box in. I got power for the switch from the junction box in the attic. So when installing the fan pancake, you wanna put the Romex connector, slide the wire into the Romex connector, and then I'm gonna screw the pancake into the joist. It comes with these really strong screws. When installing these wafers, the first thing you want to do is put a Romex connector into the J-box, strip the wire, and then you can push the wire into the Romex connector. And I'm gonna use these wire nuts that come in the can. I've never had an issue with these. Once you get the wires pushed into these wire nuts, then you can close the box, and I'll show you how easy the wafer light goes up. Close the box, set the color temperature, push the junction box up. These clips are gonna go just like this. And that's how it looks. The switch box installed. This is my power for the switch, my power for the fan, and my 3 switch lines for the lights. The customer supplied these Fight smart switches, which take a neutral and a ground. So I pigtailed the neutrals and the grounds to each switch. I pigtailed the power to each switch, and all the switch lines are installed on each switch, with the fan being on the power on one of the switches. So it has constant power all the time. Smart switches installed, switches on. So I put a blank cover over the fan box because I didn't have the fan yet.
And now the customer has separation of the fireplace light and the 2 sets of the 4 cans. And that's your end